We are checking for a counselor who's available to talk. You'll hear music while... So since I haven't been able to get help, shelter, law enforcement, I'm going to try to go to a drug rehab or alcohol rehab. It's not safe for me to be on the streets going through this. The police just blacklisted me, criminal trespass me from all shelter, have all shelter scheme to keep me from shelter. We are continuing to check with counselors for someone who is available to talk. You'll continue to, if you are in the process of a suicide attempt, please call 911. Otherwise, we are checking for a counselor who is available. I'm trying to find direction and go into a rehab.
Okay, well, what are you looking to go to rehab for?
Alcohol.
Okay. So you're just looking for resources for rehab?
Yes.
Okay. And have you had any thoughts of suicide today or within the last few days?
No. No, I'm not taking any action to harm myself today.
Okay.
I said one moment.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. No, I don't want to harm anyone else.
Okay. Have you had any thoughts to harm anyone? I'm sorry. Have you had any symptoms of psychosis, like hearing or seeing things that aren't there?
No.
Okay. And you're wanting help for alcohol use. Have you had any alcohol this morning or any other substances?
Yes.
Okay. What have you had?
Alcohol.
About how much?
About 5 glasses.
5 glasses
yes.
of
wine.
Wine?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. About how long ago?
Yes, how long? I said this morning.
Yeah, like when did you start drinking?
You need to know the time?
No, not like the time, but like
how long
if it
I've
happened
been drinking?
Earlier in the night, then it wouldn't, you know.
It was this morning. So I'm not quite sure what else you needed to know.
Okay. Well, what is your name, just so I know who I'm speaking with?
Kiana.
Can you spell that for me?
About 8 years. No, never sought out help for a rehab.
Okay. And what's prompting the move to reach out for help now?
I need help.
Okay, so you're just ready for the help now?
Yes, and the change.
Okay. Okay, that's good.
Carrollton.
Okay, let's see here.
No, you're not able to find that out?
I can look it up.
Okay. Yes, I told you Carrollton, Texas.
Mm-hmm. Just because it takes a second. It would have been easier, but I can look it up.
Okay. If I could, I would like the resources outside of Dallas.
Outside of Dallas County?
Yes.
Well, where were you looking at particularly?
Just outside of Dallas. Anything that's outside of Dallas.
Well, I would need a more specific area if I'm going to look up resources. Because, you know...
that doesn't make sense because I don't know where the rehabs are. And you're the crisis hotline that gives direction. So if you're giving me places, just give me places that are not in Dallas and I'll take them. But you demanding to know where they are, for me to tell you where they are and I don't, that's impossible.
No, I'm not demanding for you to tell me where they are. I'm asking what area you would like them in.
I did say up front, is Carrollton considered Dallas? Is Carrollton considered Dallas? That's the address.
I'm not familiar with the area, to be honest.
Okay, you giving me resources? And you're not able to look and see if it says Dallas?
Well, I'm going to explain. So the way we give resources is through the county. And a lot of the resources, you have to be residents within the county So if you're looking for other resources that, I can give you, I can definitely get you other resources, but I would have to know where you're wanting to get the resources just so I can look them up.
Okay. So the resources that you have, does it say Dallas on them? Are you able to see that?
Well, because if you're looking...
I'm just saying that I have my pen in my hand, and you're unwilling to tell me the resources if it has Dallas on them? You're refusing that?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Well, if you see Dallas, can you just do that as customer service? If you see Dallas, not give it to me to save time? Is that possible?
Well, the thing is, like I said,
so you're
we
with customer service as well as all other customer service. Okay, just do it the way you're requiring, ma'am. And I just wanted to see how many paddles equal in the wrist. I don't know why people want to railroad me to Dallas and start arguments and play games and waste my time on every call. But okay, ma'am, if you want to railroad me to live in Dallas like everyone else, go ahead and give me the resources you want me to have. If you're unwilling to look and see if it says Dallas and then not give it to me if it has Dallas, if you're unwilling to do that, just do what you're willing to do.
Ma'am, I have said that I can
I have the pen in my hand. Can I have the resources, ma'am?
I can get you resources outside of Dallas. I just need to know where you're wanting.
I already told you Carrollton 5 times, ma'am. Can you give me the resources? I have the pen in my hand.
So if you're in Carrollton, then that's, Dallas County.
Okay, go ahead, ma'am.
But you're not wanting resources for that. And I'm saying that I can get you different resources outside of Dallas County. I just need to know where else you're wanting to seek services. Did you have a particular city in mind?
Carrollton.
Okay. 1 second.
No.
It says that they provide mental health and addiction treatment. And it says that you can contact them 24/7. Let me see what the phone number is.
How long is their treatment plan?
It says that they are tailored to each individual. So I guess that would be, more a question for them because it doesn't say specifically.
Okay. What's the number?
Have the phone number.
Okay.
972 242 4114.
Okay. You have other locations?
I have to go back and look at them, so 1 second.
You have to go back in? It only gives you one at a time?
Well, like I said, our internal system has access to things in Dallas County, but it's more like a local mental health clinic, so it's only a couple numbers, but you're wanting...
I'm not able to get mental health treatment, ma'am. I'm not allowed mental health treatment.
You're not allowed mental health treatment?
I just would like the numbers, ma'am.
So you want the numbers for what's available in Dallas County?
If that's what you have to give me. Because you're not able to exclude Dallas. You're not able to locate on the crisis hotline in surrounding areas of Dallas. If you're not able to locate that on the crisis hotline, then I don't know about what's outside of Dallas. And you're unwilling to locate any resources outside of Dallas. You want me to know where they're located, and I don't.
I provided you with a phone number. I'm looking them up. I'm just telling you that it's going to take a second.
Sure. So on the crisis hotline, if you're willing to locate anything on the outskirts of Dallas, and you're on the crisis hotline, then, I have to give what you're willing to give me.
No, as I stated several times, I can get you resources outside of Dallas.
Right, but you need to know where they're at. You need me to tell you where they're at, and I'm not able to tell you that. I wanted you to do the legwork to find me the resources outside of Dallas, and you're unwilling to do that. And each party I talk to are being psychologically abusive and sabotaging any assistance for year after year with no accountability. The day just started. It is now 7:11, and I have to deal with this call to call. People on the other end sabotaging any ability that for me to get services year after year.
Well, I apologize. That's not what I'm trying to do. I've been trying to help you this entire time.
Sure. So can I get the numbers? I have the pen in my hand. I press for time. Can I get the numbers? If you're unwilling to find anything on the outskirts of Dallas, period,
I'm not
without
unwilling,
me telling you where they're located.
As I've stated several times, I'm trying to help you, but it is going to take a minute for me to look up those resources since you're not wanting the ones in Dallas County.
Okay, thank you.
Care Star Recovery and Wellness.
Care Star?
Mm-hmm.
Where's that located?
It's located in Carrollton.
You said it was going to take you a minute to find something outside of Dallas? Okay. But it's in Carrollton? Okay, what's that number?
Mm-hmm. Care Star Recovery and Wellness, it's 972.
I don't have any insurance. Do I need to tell you that? I don't have any insurance.
No, you don't have to provide that information. I mean, that would be information that you would have to provide to any treatment.
Well, how would I get treatment? I thought that I would be able to tell you that I didn't have insurance and you'd find me locations that could treat me without insurance on the crisis hotline.
Well, the ones that are available to you without insurance are going to be the local mental health clinics. But, like I said, those, they would only provide services to you if you lived in that county. But you've already stated you don't want resources in Dallas County.
I never said that. Told you? Did I tell you where I lived?
No. Well, you said you were in Carrollton.
I asked for locations in Carrollton, but I don't recall telling you where I lived. And then you're saying that I have to get the services from the area that I live.
Right, because that's where they would provide you services with.
Yeah, that's why I don't have a.
What county do you live in?
I'm homeless. So, okay. What's the number to the Care Star location you want me to have?
It's 972 303 8742.
And you're saying that if you don't have insurance, you have to go to a mental hospital to get treatment for alcohol abuse?
No, those would be, if you don't have insurance, those would be questions, for, the clinics that I'm giving you, numbers to. You can ask them how they go about that. But if, you don't have insurance right now, I can get you the number for, the local mental health clinics in your area.
Okay, so the mental health clinics are going to give me treatment for alcohol abuse?
They have substance abuse lines, yes.
Lines?
Mm-hmm. It's called an OSAR line. It's help with drugs and alcohol abuse.
Okay, what's that line? I thought I just called it. I thought you 988 help with I'm just trying to get clarity, ma'am. This is rude. Call after call. Mm-hmm. I thought the 988 line helped with people in mental health crisis and that are with alcohol abuse or drug abuse addiction. Okay, but now you're giving me a number to call another location that does the same thing that you do?
Well, it's a more local line, and they would help set up the services for you.
A local line? What do you mean by it's a more local line?
From.
What do you mean it's a more local line?
So it's in your area, so they're going to offer immediate assistance.
I don't want assistance in my area, but you're refusing to give me any direction on what's out, like everywhere else I call. They want to railroad me to stay in Dallas and to stay in abuse everywhere I'm calling.
Okay. So let me explain. 988, we do offer help.
I'm pressed for time, ma'am. I'm pressed for time. The point was to get locations that were outside of Dallas that you're refusing to give me, period. So you want me to call? I'm just trying to give.
I've given you several numbers already.
They're in Carrollton and Dallas.
Anything to you.
They're in Carrollton. That's in Dallas, you said?
You said you wanted resources in Carrollton. That's what I gave you.
Right, and then I asked for something in the outskirts of Dallas, and you refused. And then you told me to call.
I refused.
Okay, well, what are the resources outside of Dallas County?
Okay, then I would have to look those up.
Okay. But here's the thing, the curious thing, is it's a deliberate schemes every single day to spin my wheels and waste my time. Every single day
No, ma'am,
plan.
that's
I was talking
not
to
what we're
someone
trying
else,
to
ma'am.
do.
I was talking to someone else, ma'am.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
Okay. So staying in lines, people leaving the front counter in lines, all this crazy things, buses leaving me at bus stops, just hold up plan every single day. This is how much time I've invested to get two numbers.
So how far are you?
I guess like 40 miles.
Up,
Oh, okay. So let me make sure I get clarity. I have clarity. So you said how far am I willing to travel outside of Dallas County? You said that you were not unwilling to give me the resources, and then I said 40 miles, and then you said where exactly or do you want it? We're back to square one.
Because
we're back to square
there's
one.
There's a lot of areas around
well,
there.
Just give me three of them that were around there.
That's in Grapevine, Texas.
Okay.
It's 817-424-1305.
Okay.
1 second.
Yeah, you told me that. Can you repeat what you said? You gave me Nexus Recovery, but you said it's in Dallas?
No, I didn't give it to you. I'm just reading off what I'm finding here.
Right, but I asked for 3, but you gave me the Nexus in Dallas. Are you saying why I'm questioning your customer service skills? Why would you repeat Nexus in Dallas if you're giving me locations excluding Dallas?
Well, I'm just reading them out as I go along because like I said, there's a lot in the area.
Do you think that made sense? If we're waiting on locations, if you think that made sense if I'm waiting on locations that are outside of Dallas for you to repeat a location in Dallas?
Okay, well, I apologize.
I'm just trying to help the FBI. If I can ever find a good law enforcement that abides by the law to see what's going on, call after call.
I don't follow. Are you saying that you've reported?
I'm waiting for the number, ma'am. I'm waiting for the number, ma'am. The 3 numbers that are not in Dallas, and you're still giving me Dallas numbers.
I haven't provided you with any numbers in Dallas.
Well, you're trying to give me locations for Nexus in Dallas, and I did not want the number.
Okay, and I realized that, and that
ma'am,
was
you're wasting my time, ma'am. I'm pressed for time. Is it possible for me to get the numbers without you trying to start an argument? Is that possible?
I'm not trying to argue with you.
Okay, well, is it possible for me to get the numbers?
Mm-hmm. It's just taking a minute to look them up.
I know, it's taking a lot of minutes, ma'am. A lot of minutes it's been taking.
Well, it's a big area, and you're not exactly.
Ma'am, I just see you blaming me for your inability, your bad customer service. You're blaming me for it.
No, ma'am.
Okay, I'm waiting on the number, ma'am.
I'm just saying it's taking a minute.
It's taking a lot of minutes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, I have another one.
Okay.
It's in Scurry. Is that okay?
Sure.
It's called Texas Recovery Centers. And it's 844-230-5931.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Mm-hmm. So what they're doing is they need time to locate locations with problems. They make sure that the transit's a problem, and they have the education and the knowledge to know what's going to be a problem with transit. So they need these representatives to hold so they can locate the problems. So that's why it's taking so long.
Or struggling with plans to end your life or the life of someone else, please press 1 now. If you are not actively in crisis and want to schedule an assessment, please press 2 now.
These are my options. So let's see how this goes. It says nothing about drug or alcohol treatment.
Can I get your name and number, please?
Do you have a drug treatment plan?
I'm sorry?
Do you have a treatment plan for drug addiction and alcohol addiction?
We are a short-term stabilization facility that focuses on mental health and or substance abuse.
So you don't have a drug treatment plan?
Ma'am, we have a...
Okay.
I'm not sure if I understand what you mean by...
Okay, so you have a plan for substance
plan.
abuse? You have a plan for substance abuse?
We have a program, yes, ma'am.
How long is that program?
Our average inpatient stay is 3 to 10 days, and then we have outpatient programming that lasts anywhere from 2 to 8 weeks. It's group-based therapeutic programming.
For substance abuse?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Would you like to get scheduled to come in for an assessment?
They don't have... I thought that the substance abuse programs were like 30 days to 90, and you're only giving people 3 to 10 days?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. It's short-term stabilization.
Oh, okay. I was kind of wanting a longer treatment plan. I thought most of them... Let me look up on my phone, since service information is being withheld. Okay, thank you. This is what I called. It just hung up. And now the number's missing to call to make it hard for me. So now I have to scroll up and find the number that was listed. They just hit the number. You prove that we're doing it. So this is the number that came up and it immediately hung up. That's the number that came up. I don't know what number it is, but that's what came up for the Samuel location MHMR.
19.
And now the number's missing. So when I'm trying to find a place to flee, they're on the other end deliberately creating issues with these scammers I'm forced to talk to. Then looking up locations on my phone, the number comes up missing. I'm hung up, giving wrong numbers, knowing that no one would ever believe my story. But you just saw that the number was missing from MHMR on Samuel. It was not like that. Why would I lie? And then I guess it gave me the wrong number. I don't know what's going on. So I said the closest MHMR to me. So it was giving me Richardson. But they don't appear to have an MHMR. It's giving me more things now that I'm recording. So it's saying that the Metro Care Skillman Family Mental Health Clinic is the closest thing. The server, it just said server unreachable and the call ended. And then when I tried to record it, it went away.
Of your call. Announcement 19. We're sorry, the number you have dialed has calling restrictions that have prevented the completion of your call. Announcement 19.
See, please. Hang up and dial 911. Customers, please press 1. For all others, please press 2 or remain on the line.
Hope Nurses Station. This is Bob.
Yes, I'd like to know about your substance abuse plan.
Okay. Well, we have an inpatient residential program and an outpatient program. We do detox.
The inpatient program.
Okay. So we do residential treatment for 45 days with detox at the beginning. Detox depends on the drug of choice and how long or how intense and how long the person's been using and what they've been using.
Okay. Do you have to have insurance? I don't have any insurance.
Some sort of payment. So we do cash payment and we do insurance.
Okay. You don't do like people like programs for people that don't have any insurance.
The only program we'd have for people without insurance is what we call traditional care, which is basically out-of-pocket payment.
Oh, okay.
Which averages about $15,000 for 30 to 45 days.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go through another route. Okay. Thank you.
Good luck.
Okay. You too. MR places you with the programs that you don't have to have insurance, but my phone is hiding the number to MHMR.